Hello and welcome to Train Sim World 3, where today we are with these twin peaks on the Midland Main Line. This is a rail tour service that will be running from Leicester all the way to Derby, so really excited to give this one a run. I've not done it before, and it's always fun to jump onto the Midland Main Line. So we'll watch us just depart from Leicester, and then we'll jump in the cab. So if you like this video, please consider hitting that like button and also subscribing. It really is appreciated. As we can see, class 37 to our right there, we can see some workers as well. This is all part of the workers you're seeing there. It's part of the Midland Mainline enhancement pack that's available from Train Sim Community. Unfortunately, it is only available for PC players, so sorry to those console players out there, because it is pretty good. It does add a lot of enhancements across the route. I have done a first look at it. Check it out on the channel if you're interested, but there's been a subsequent update that now adds these workers and fixes a few things. So let's give this class 45 a thrash. Very cool being pulled along here by two class 45s. There's also the class 66 rail tour that's also available to be done on this route. I don't know what the max speed of these 45 is. It's not in the cab anywhere, so we'll just see what speed we can get up to. The speed obviously gives us to 100. It might top out. Oh, there you go. 90 miles an hour. Max speed under parallel coasting. There it is. Alright, so we know what speed we're heading for. Normally, if you're in the HST, you can be potentially running up to 125 miles an hour on this route. So yeah, definitely a little bit slower than normal, but still very fun nonetheless. And how good does this look? How good does this route look with the enhancement pack installed? It looks fabulous. It's also got the UK grass and vegetation enhancement pack installed as well. That brings the assets in from peak forest, and it just you don't get that instant popping in front of you. So yeah, it really does make a big difference. You'll also notice that this video is being recorded in 1440p, so hopefully you'll notice a significant improvement to the quality of the video compared perhaps to previous videos. So if you are noticing a difference, let me know in the comments down below, because I want to make these videos look as good as they can, they possibly can be. We've got some Mark II coaches behind us. So the class 45 layers in from Northern Transpennine. So if you've got that route, and obviously of course got Midland Main Line, you'll also be able to run this service as well. We're up to 70 now. Let's see if we can continue to keep climbing. We've just got one stop along the way, and that is East Midlands Parkway, 15 miles, so a little way to go yet. So let's jump out the cab and we'll see if we can get a nice shot of the Twin Peaks going past. Let's find a nice space. I think around here looks good. Let's watch this go past. Couldn't really hear the horn then. Those engines are particularly loud, so hopefully you're still able to hear me over the top of them. We're finally up to 80. We should hopefully get to 90 by the time we're at East Midlands. That should be no problem at all. As we're an early morning run, I don't think we're going to encounter too much traffic, if any. But we've also not seen any other East Midlands trains yet. I'm really hopeful that that Skyhook Games continue to make this route even better, and also bring other locos such as, or other trains such as the Class 222, perhaps a 153, a 156, something like that, to make this route even busier, and also the addition of more freight services, because that and obviously opening up Toton Yard as well would be, yeah, amazing. So fingers crossed that that will come in time, and also possible extensions of the routes as well to places like Sheffield, because that again just make this route even better. I know for some of you console players, you'll still experiencing some crashes on this route, so fingers crossed they are addressed by Skyhook Games sooner rather than later, because it's yeah, it's pretty disappointing that that's obviously still happening for you. And now we're up to 90 pretty much. We can just ease back and let us hear ourselves think for a minute. We haven't got the rumble of those engines in the background anymore. But it's a lovely cab position as well. Actually, we get to see a HST. Very nice. We'll just bring up the route map here, so as you can see, we started off in Leicester, down here at the south, working our way north, and we'll hit Loughborough in just yeah, not too yeah, very shortly, and then we continue on to East Midlands Parkway, which is where our stop is going to be. We'll go off left towards Derby, right towards Nottingham, and in the middle here you can see is Toton Yard. So the track is there. It's just a case of it being properly built out, and the scenery sort of yeah, brought up to obviously standard to enable us to run in there. Cruising along now nicely at 90 miles an hour, no issues at all. Holding speed quite nicely. Yeah, it would be amazing to see additional add-ons come to this route, because just have to think how popular it was in Train Simulator Classic, and yeah, to kind of replicate that in Train Sim World would be phenomenal. So I really hope they do, because it would be cool. A little bit like Dovetail have done with the Southeastern High Speed, you know, the number of different add-ons and trains and locos running on that route is pretty cool. It gives such a variety of different gameplay, and yeah, just makes it feel alive. I love it. It has to be by far the favourite route in the game, so if they can get close, if Skyhook Games can get close to that, then I will be impressed. So we're about to roll through Loughborough. You can just about make it out in the distance up ahead. And we're just under 7 miles from East Midlands Parkway now. So I think we're making really good time. We should be there no problem on time, no problem at all. As we head through Loughborough now. Give a bit of the old horn. We should soon start to see a Ratcliffe power station. With the enhancement pack, it does load it in a lot earlier, so it just doesn't just pop in. Obviously, it's quite a quite a key part of the landscape along this route. You don't want it just to pop in; you want it to gradually come into view, which is what it now does. So as we get a little bit closer to East Midlands Parkway, we should see that. I think it could be time to try and get a thumbnail perhaps. See if we can. Quite nice to have a bit of sun on it, if that's possible. There we go. Perfect stuff. Look at that, beautiful. Jump back in the cab now. So if you're watching this video, you know where I've taken the thumbnail. Right, we're now only 3.6 miles from East Midlands, so obviously we haven't tested the brakes on this this Twin Peak yet. So probably a couple of miles out, we'll just test the brakes, see how we get on. We don't want to be overshooting, as we can see. Class 158. Very nice. They are so nice, so nice to drive, and it's. I love the guard sequence is modelled and replicated. It's very good. I am very impressed with that model. You can just about see Ratcliffe Power Station coming to view. Look, it's nice and early, and we've got double yellow here, so we'll acknowledge the AWS warning, and we'll start to slow. Perhaps get a little bit hard on the brake here. That speed, that's going to be a single yellow. We'll go full service now. We need to take some of that speed off because we're not far from release those brakes and we can cruise in. We are very early, so no drama at all. Once you put the brakes on at the higher end, you know, almost a full service, they work well, but just that kind of initial application and sort of below 50%, it's not the it takes a while to slow down. And we'll just cruise in at 25. Gonna get the red ahead, which we'll acknowledge on AWS. Maybe a bit of power just to get us to the end here. We're in no rush at all. Guess we're going to be stopping almost pretty much at the end of the platform here. There we go, let's unlock those doors and we'll jump out. Okay, we're loading our passengers. You can see the Twin Peaks, although it is running that one yet. That's cool. See our Mark II coaches, although no passengers on it, which is a little bit of a shame. It's classic Train Sim World passenger behaviour right there, which is can be quite frustrating at times. Got the red light on the back, nice. Plenty of passengers at East Midlands Parkway here. You'll also notice as part of the enhancement pack you get real life real life advertising, which is also very nice as well. We've got 3 minutes to wait here, so got a little bit of a stop. You can see some Network Rail vans, very nice. And also at the front here, you can see the sign that was never put in. But what you also notice at East Midlands and more actually Ratcliffe Power Station is that the track is in Ratcliffe Power Station, which was purposely put in there to give opportunity for future freight services, so hopefully that's actually acted upon. What would be really cool, I guess, is when you're running rail tours, is we know that the Dovetail Games have got the technology for dioramas, to have little dioramas of train spotters. That would be cool, especially when you've got rail tour services, as it starts to go foggy by the looks of it. So what was a pretty clear morning has turned foggy. Yeah, that would be pretty cool actually. But yeah, no passengers, which is a bit of a shame. Got plenty of passengers waiting. Let's just check the passenger information screens. Okay, wonderful. So we've got no no destination for this this rail tour. Though it sounds like we've got a HST coming in. So let's run down here and watch this HST come in. There it is, looking beautiful. Lovely stuff. See those doors open? Nice. Right, we're not far from being able to depart. Let's jump into the cab. We've got 20 seconds. We're still under a double yellow, so we'll start to lock the doors now. Also let the brake pressure come out. And away we go for Derby, 9 miles. Now we've got to pick that speed back up. But remember, we are under double yellow, so we'll just pull away at half power for now. Until we know what the next signal is going to be. I'd imagine this is probably for the junction where we go off to the left to Derby, but we'll find out in a moment. Picking up speed, obviously nowhere near. Let's just put a little bit more power on. As we're about to run through the tunnel here. A little bit further on is the junction after this. There's the 90 board. It does step further down to 70 after. Oh my god, the lighting is horrible. Another HSD. It's feeling nice and busy. There you go. It was approach control at work there. So let's give this 45 a thrash. Or Twin Peaks a thrash. There's the 70. Speed's building nicely now. And we should hopefully get back up to running at 90. About to go through Longington Station in just a moment. There's Longington. Okay, we can run up to over 100 by the looks of it, but we won't get anywhere near that. We'll be back up to running at 90. where the acceleration isn't as great, but we'll gently ease up to 90. Not getting to see much of the route now, which is a shame. The fog's rolled in, but hey, just one of those things. See, we've taken the fork off to the left now, we're about halfway to Derby, so yeah, it shouldn't take us too long to get there. Interesting, we had a double yellow just go green there, so there is perhaps something in front of us, but hopefully it's HST so it can pull away from us, that way we won't catch it up. By the time we get to anywhere close to Derby or hit 90 miles an hour, we'll need to be slowing. We're back to green as well again now, so whatever is in front of us has managed, I guess, to pull away, which is all good. Whistle board, there's 100, we dropped down to 90 after this station, which the name eludes me, but we're 85, so we will come off power. And then we go further down to 75. For it, so we'll get the brakes on and we'll start to slow. And we should get another AWS warning, I believe for a 50 or a 30, I can't remember what's next. The magnet. They go for a 30, so it's a little bit hard on the brakes here. And we're going to get double yellow, which is very much about our approach to Derby, which is all good. Ease off the brakes a little bit to initial application. As we roll depot to the right hand side. Release the brakes off fully now. It's looking pretty busy in there, given it's still early morning. HST 158s. There's our single yellow. And the indication that we'll be going into platform 5. We're doing 20 odd miles an hour, which is absolutely fine. We'll put a little bit of throttle on. Just make sure we maintain the speed of around 20. We're not going left, I don't believe. Nope. So all good to... And here we come into Derby Station. And we've got a 158 in the station as well. It's very nice. End up rolling towards the end of the station where we need to come to a stop. Come off the throttle now. About to get the AWS warning. And we need to seriously brake. That'll do. A little bit abrupt, but hey ho. We arrived in a couple minutes early as well, so that's been a really enjoyable run with the Twin Peaks. Something a little bit different than running the class 158 and the HST. So yeah, it's been enjoyable. Always fun to do a rail tour. The last thing we need to do is just load passengers up, or unload passengers, should I say. See how we did. It's got to be a gold medal, surely. Yeah, of course it is. Lovely stuff. So if you enjoyed this one, consider hitting that like button and also subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.